everybody, it's Eliza Kendall coming to you from Bondurong Country, northern New South Wales in Australia. This is Janey.
Hi.
Thank you, Janey, for joining us today for the Spirit Report. It's the 10th of February,
Well done.
2021. Thank you. Yeah. And so, I've invited Janey this week to come and ask some of the guides some questions about some of the energies that are going on at the moment, some information, some guidance around how to deal with some of the emotional moving and chaos, as well as the upgrades that are going to be coming down for us. So thank you for coming
My
in.
pleasure.
Appreciate that.
You.
And I'm just going to take a moment to and so really today we're actually just welcoming any being that has positive intentions and appropriate information who would like to speak with us today in regards to some of the questions that we're offering. And so I'm just going to hold that intention for a moment with us, Janey, as far as the energy of what it is that we want to sort of focus on today, so that they can pick that up and then decide who wants to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are happy to speak with you on this matter. You have questions for us?
Yes, we do. In the awareness that we are at a cusp of moving into the dark new moon tomorrow, that goes into Aquarius, and the turning of the tides where the Chinese New Year is also concerned. It's feeling like there's been a big processing around endings, clearings, old stuff. How do we, I think when a lot of us need some more support and clarity around letting go and processing a lot of this older emotional, archetypal human psychology patterning things to release. And we're stepping very much into a new phase. So some commentary on that would be wonderful.
Well, yes, you are correct, of course, to say that you are, as a collective of consciousnesses, stepping into a new phase. And this new phase has been in play, so to speak, for quite some time, and will continue to play out, so to speak, for quite some time. And so it is... we think it is an important question, and we would like to take some time to answer this for you and to give you some information about how, or some suggestions really, about how you can perhaps navigate this. But also we wish to offer some understanding of what is occurring, and we wish to say first and foremost that it is very important for you to understand and remember not only the large picture of what is occurring on your, we want to say in your current reality right now, but also the small picture, the macrocosm and the microcosm is what is occurring within the worlds inside of you, as well as what is occurring within the collective consciousness. Because you are, we want to say it is helpful for you to consider yourself to be existing at the moment in different timelines, existing in many different timelines, in fact. And while this is always quite accurate, it is more, we want to say, felt and experienced by you in your human condition, these conflicting, contrasting timelines, because the timelines seem to be going different ways and different directions. And you will notice that this continues to happen for the next few years, where timelines occur and they go different directions and they have different endings to them, so to speak, different destinations. And you may find yourself on a certain timeline and feeling very clear and very focused and very sure of this timeline, and this is your purpose and this is your mission and this is the way that you help the earth, and it must simply be so. And so you put all of your energy into this timeline, and you put all of your expectations and attachments onto this timeline, and then something shifts in the environment, because there is continuous shifting. And yes, again, this is always true, you're always in perpetual motion, but the shifting that is occurring right now is a shifting within the psyche, a shifting within the archetypal energies, a shifting within the structures, a shifting within the way you relate to energies around you, shifting within the way you connect and commune with the earth that you are on, shifting in the way that you perceive energy that is shifting and transforming on the other side of the world from you. You are opening yourself to being in communication and negotiation with every other living being on the planet that you are on. And so this is, it is undervalued. It is, we feel somewhat under, we want to say reducive in order to say that this is a great awakening, for it is much larger than that. It is a magnificent recalibrating that is occurring, and on the other side of the recalibration, there will be a settling, but this settling is not, well, we want to say it is most likely going to not really be felt in a very large way across the entire globe for a few years now. It is important that you understand and accept and settle into that timelines will keep changing, and that what is of most value to you in your cultivation is your adaptability and your intuitive capacity, because in order to be adaptable and to maintain your own sense of well-being within, permeating without, you are going to need to follow your intuition in order to know which way to go, what to do, how to change your timeline, what to refocus on as the timelines shift and change. And well, we want to say in some ways this is your point of power and this is your point of control. You will not be able to control how other people's timelines move and change. You know what? You will not even really, we want to say the way for you to control the, we wish to say the full manifestation of a great change on your planet. The very best way that you can contribute to that is to control your own, yes, internal well-being, but also to control your own adaptability, your own malleability, to be aware of your own energy fluctuations, the movements within your energy, where you are losing it, where you are giving it, where it is out of balance within inside of you, will give you the diagnostics you need in order to contribute to negating the chaos outside of you. And we know that we've spoken of this many times, and we will continue to speak of it many times, and we will continue to remind you as much as you require us or desire us to remind you that the most important thing for you to be doing now as you move through the next few years of great change is to be focusing your energy and attention on what allows you to feel that state of well-being within moment to moment to moment to moment to moment, taking full responsibility of that. Because when that is taken care of in a very effective way, it will be very easy for you to see the direction for you to go, to know what to focus your energy and attention on, to make choices that are of the highest order, that are feeding in to the highest expression of divine love on this particular planet. And that is essentially where it is at for you, is taking care of the microcosm within. That will take care of the macrocosm. So we know many of you want to know what to do to help. This is where it is at. Now, moving forward over the next year or so, you will become much clearer around actions that you can do to contribute to co-creations, to community, to collaborations, to building what you call the new earth. You will have much more, well, we want to say effective capacity to focus and gracefully move and compassionately act and co-create from a very new, updated, fresh perspective. But you're not quite there yet. It's still time as a group for you to be ensuring that, yes, the things from your past that are not giving you any kind of positive charge, inspiration, or warmth within you, they simply must be let go of. And we have spoken to you several times of methods to let go of such things. And yes, we appreciate you calling to us at this time before the opportunity of a new moon, particularly the new moon in Aquarius, because yes, there is a very strong opportunity for you to let go of some of these things. And we are going to invite you to bring in as many examples of shedding of the skin as you possibly can as you move into a ritual or a ceremony for the new moon with yourself or with others. Have discussions around different creatures within your environment who shed their skin, who get a bigger shell, who update their exoskeleton, who completely metamorphosize to become actually quite a different creature. And you can decide which one you are inspired by, because each of you is at a different level of evolution. But it is appropriate for all of you to be, well, we want to say checking and looking and seeing and listening and deeply listening and paying attention and checking all the time within yourself. Where is there conflict? Oh, where is there contrast? Oh, where is there discordance? Oh, where is there discomfort? What can I do to feel better right now? What can I do to feel better right now? What can I do to feel better right now? This is what we are speaking about with the self-responsibility. This is you on mission. This is you being of service. Where is there discordance? Where can I be better? Where can I feel better? Now, for those things that are still in the timelines of your past that you feel a charge around, it is very simple. A choice must be made. It must be a conscious, integrated choice between the conscious mind and the emotional mind. It's time for the emotional mind and the intelligent mind, the conscious mind, the analytical mind, and the heart mind to all come together as one super mind. The three minds working as one will give you the strongest skills, confidence, capability, knowing to move through this life, to be a leader. Because yes, all of you who are watching right now are leaders for the new way, and it is so wonderful that you have agreed to be leaders for this new way. And so we also invite you to remember that you are leaders, and that leaders need healing. They need help. They need regenerating. They need rejuvenating. They need support from other leaders. Healers need support from other healers. Light workers need support from other light workers. Shadow workers need support from other shadow workers. It goes on and on and on and on and on. And we know that you know what we are saying with this statement. It is so important that you are no longer holding the torch on your own, for it's heavy and it will more than likely go out if you keep holding it by yourself. So we invite you to find others who can hold it with you, others who understand what it is to hold the flame, others who understand what it is to transmute energy on behalf of the collective, others who understand what it is to hold the light of the higher dimensions while existing within a contrasted reality. Gather with those who understand, speak with them. Do not be self-deprecating, ever. Do not attack yourself. Hold yourself in love and acceptance as you continue to grow and evolve. You're doing so well. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on others. Don't bring expectations and attachments in to connection with you. Allow expectations and attachments to be paused, be put down, be surrendered, if even for a moment or two when you connect with others. This is going to help you to feel as if you are no longer alone. It's going to help you to feel as if you are one of thousands, hundreds of thousands who are all leaders, who are all holding the light of love. And so we have heard that there is a request for a particular, let's say healing, or we may reframe it as an emotionally alleviating meditation practice that you could do if you so choose during the new moon as it occurs. And so let us speak to you of this now. So to begin with, the invitation would be for you to take a little time to contemplate that which you are. Who am I? What have I become? What have I not become? What have I done in my life? If I was to meet with my guides right now, and we were to look back at our life, and we were to notice what we've learned, what would we notice? What would we celebrate? What would we give thanks for? And what would we wish we'd done that we hadn't done? What did we wish we had the courage to do that we haven't done? What did we wish we said that we haven't said? What action would we like to take we haven't quite yet taken yet? And without any pressure or expectation on yourself, simply feel the feelings of celebration for what you are and what you have been, and desire for experiences yet to be had. Hold these feelings as if you are cradling a great adventure, a great opportunity to dance amongst the dark and the light. A great opportunity to witness and experience multiple forms of connection. Take a little time to consider the connections that you have made with the earth, the connections you've made with the plant kingdom, the connections you've made with yourself, your own heart, the connections you've made with the parts of yourself that you didn't like, the connections you've made with animals, with elements, and with other humans. Breathe in this place as you allow the beauty of connection in its many forms and experiences to just grow in front of you, to become more energized, more illuminated, more radiant. The sensation of connection. And allow this feeling of connection to expand out and out and out and out until you feel yourself connecting with the spirits that are there to guide you. Breathe, inhale and exhale gently, gracefully, lovingly in this space, and simply allow the connection and the feeling of connection to call to the new connections that you desire. Ensuring that these feelings and sensations Continue to feel good inside of you. And if you find that they don't feel good, then take a few steps back and rebuild the connection with yourself, with your own heart, and with the parts of yourself that you don't like. Connect with them under the new moon and make a choice to accept and not reject, to love and not diminish, to welcome and not shun, to receive, to hold, to love all parts of self. Allow this connection to grow in every moment and every day. And as you bask under the energies of the new moon, ask for your guides and all parts of yourself to re-harmonize and realign the pathways of connection and communication within you. Restoring a free flow of information to all cells, all parts of self, unifying all parts of self into this now moment, retrieving any fragments of soul that have been lost, calling them back into this now moment with your heart. And with gratitude for the connection you feel within, send your gratitude down through your body to the earth and allow the Mother to hold you and cradle you. Let her know what you want. Tell her your new moon intentions in this moment, right as you feel this beautiful connection. Like seeds, let her know what they are, and then leave them with her, knowing that she knows how to help them grow. And as you leave this ceremony with yourself, feeling connected, knowing that the Mother Earth has heard, has received, and has accepted your seeds of desire, hug yourself, touch yourself gently, press a hand to a cheek, cradle the self softly, and know and say and feel that you're doing so well, that you're doing the best you can. And every day and every way you get better and better and better at riding the waves and smiling through your earth adventure. So to summarize, dear ones, we invite you to always look to the earth as your greatest teacher and your greatest wisdom carrier. If you find it difficult to communicate with spirit or difficult to hear yourself from within, simply go to the Mother Earth. She will tell you what it is you want to know. She will provide the answers for you, and she is always ready to provide healing if you simply offer her reverence. And so we invite you to look to her as you move through this time, and particularly if you are focused on transformation or letting go of old patterns and moving out of some of the old programming, then we invite you to consider the creatures that update themselves in this way, that are also embodied on the planet. They are embodied in order to inspire you and to give you codes, you could say, to update your system as well. So consider those animals who also grow and update. And then consider that which you are still attacking yourself, where you are out of connection with yourself. Tend to that. Consider if you require assistance from outside and allow yourself to receive that. And continue allowing yourself, and well, yes, we want to say allowing yourself because it is a choice to simply be adaptable, moving further and further away from expectations and attachments moment to moment, knowing that if you have a seed of desire and you have a creation that you wish to bring to the world, and you can take several steps towards that creation, then you may find that that timeline changes and you wish to create something new, and that is okay. You may find yourself connecting with someone, moving closer and closer in relationship, and then you find that relationship no longer feels intuitively appropriate to you, and so you move away, and that is okay. Allowing yourselves to be adaptable in all things. Yes, and the other thing we wish to reiterate, we feel we've already touched, but we wish to reiterate because it is very important and often something that we feel is very underlooked with those of you, particularly who are tapped in, so to speak, to the collective consciousness. You are often very affected and influenced and affected by the energy fluctuations occurring in the collective, and so it is important to understand that. Stay abreast to the energy that is moving around. Stay up to date with what is going on, so that you can understand that most of the time the fluctuations in energy that you are feeling have nothing to do with you, and you do not need to find a story in order to make yourself wrong. Instead, understand that you are a vessel and that you need continuous purification and clearing. If you are a way shower. And it is so simple. If you are a leader in this world, you need continuous purification and cleaning. That is all. Do you have any other questions for us at this time?
If there was to be a song of the shedding skins in light language, what would that be? Would that be something that you'd like to bring through at this time?
Perhaps, yes. It is an interesting request, for there are many different songs that are appropriate for different frequencies. We wish to say more specifically, there are different songs are appropriate for different species of human hybrid. And so we are willing to share some, others we are not able to share at this time. It is simply not appropriate for them to be shared. But we do feel it is appropriate to share some, and this will be quite effective for those who have a connection with the Pleiades and some of the surroundings. Yes, anyone who really has any of that frequency, any of that star, that particular system in them, should have a positive effect from this. As to the others, we may need to change what it is that we offer in order to have a very strong impact on some of the others with the different energies in them. Yes. For those who have a strong angel energy, they could be working with air and birds and wind and moving their arms around like wind. Those who have a very strong calling for water can be using water in this way, not only bathing in water and drinking activated water. They can literally program the water in order to clear them of the old programs if they wish. It can be very, very simple. Those who have a strong connection with fire can also simply burn that which it is in the fire. Those who work with shamanic practices can use their practices. It is appropriate for you to use that which you are drawn to, and we wish to say, most importantly, we wish to say that it is far more simple than you have been considering it to be up until now. And so it can be very fast. Yes, things are moving very fast in the current trajectory. Things are happening very quickly, and so it does not need to be a very long process. It doesn't require months and months and months of years of therapy or a great deal of angst in order to restructure these things. It simply requires you to focus, to choose the method and to focus on that, and to believe that you can heal yourself spontaneously. And so, yes, okay, let us see. So we are going to invite you now to simply feel yourself where you are, sit or lie if you're not already, and take a couple of breaths. And, well, there's really nothing for you to do except for just continue breathing. It's really the only thing for you to do at this time. And we will see Rambuakang Katiki Kinua Sakapwa Chukana Banak Sush Buakapa Shuta Kupakani Shisikinata Mbatiki stretching and opening and moving your jaw and your face around. are really important now. They're like, now we're moving through some of the chakras, then doing a bit more work than we kind of asked for, really. A bit of purification going on there, moving through some of the chakra points, as well as a bit of an activation to, I kind of want to say, like some new memories of that which we are moving forward. So it's kind of like, you know, instead of focusing on that which we were, there's all this newness coming up, and so they were purifying that for us, and giving us some codes as well that we can use. So you can use that on repeat and play it quite a few times, as many times as you like. It is going to be giving you, I want to say, codes is most important to let go of some things and to change that which you want to change from your past, but you're going to have to hold the consciousness with it of what you want with it. You can't just sort of play it and let it do its thing. You're going to need to really drop into a state where you are holding that which you want, as in, you know, I want to clear from this pattern, and so you're kind of holding that intention as you're absorbing and receiving the sounds and the energy. Ensuring that you really inhale and exhale a lot, and then at the end giving really good exhalations, and I'd be making a lot of sounds as you exhale at the end, and like whatever wants to come out, sounding it out as you sort of open up that jaw, because they're also, it's like they were opening parts of our brain that we haven't really begun to use yet. That's what it takes. So
yes. Thank you for that dispensation. That was very powerful.
Okay, I'm gonna
very strong.
Yeah.
Thank you, Eliza.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, beautiful beings. Yeah, there's most of the time when I'm doing this work, because I'm a starseed, it's a collection of the different seeders of the planet, you know, the original, like, you know, so you're talking, you know, the Galactic Federation really mostly, and the sort of representatives. There's other beings are welcome to speak with me, but a lot of the time when we're asking for things that are helping us through the transmission, or the transmutation time, or, you know, the transition time or whatever, it's pretty much where it's coming from. Just, I know people are curious sometimes, but
absolutely.
There was some, you know, I got some hints of some other beings that wanted to come up and do some sounds, and we were not permitted to have them come up yet, so that is usually indicated that they might come up a little further down the line, like some really deep inner earth sounds, like healing, deep, like snakes. It was like that I've not done before, but I could feel they were like, yeah, really.
Might even be next week.
I know.
Who knows?
We weren't allowed that yet, but anyway.
Yeah.
Be it so.
Initiations come in phases.
Yeah, we're not really getting drip fed right now like we have been, but yeah, we still need integration time.
Yeah.
So wonderful, happy new moon, and blessed be everything that you are and are not. And if you want to check me out, you can check me out, Eliza Kendall. If you have any questions though, if you want, if there's something sort of particular you'd like us to discuss, have answered by the spirits, then let me know, send me a message. Otherwise, sending you lots of love. Thank you, beautiful Janey.
Thank you, beautiful Eliza.
It's always a pleasure to work with you. Thank you, beautiful beings. Oh, I always come out pretty high. They're great. All right, lots of love. Talk to you later.
Bye.